The playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, it's the second of 3 games here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Green Bay Packers. The second of 3 games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wild Card Weekend here on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Sit up! Finish it up!
Play action. Now Jackson. Open man, that's Felton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Finish up!
Here's Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a 2nd consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
And he'll go down shy of 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a first down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
180! Sit hot! 180!
They keep it with Smith on first down. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there, because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game,
and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got room past the 30. And he'll take this all the way up to the 38-yard line. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Reed. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. 49 yards rushing for him now as he has started this wild card round with a flourish. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Purdy. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's second down. A handoff as they run the counter play. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Third down and 1.
Get set, get set.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
Intercepted. Quay Walker on the coverage.
So first and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. Smith. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, these are the situations that come up in practice and are talked about all the time. This is as tough as it gets for a defense. They've got to defend a very short field after that turnover. They're not home yet, but a really nice job there pushing them backwards on first and goal.
Off the option, that's complete. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's third and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. They'll try to pick it up himself. Touchdown reception. And the Packers will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point.
49ers nothing.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it.
The whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Going to lead the 40. Pickup of 9.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on third down.
He's got a man. It's his fullback.
I thought the Waves able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a first carry for their fullback. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 38 now, here's second and a yard.
Get set, get set. On your team, watch out.
Purdy looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
On third down, it's Reed. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
On 4th down, here's Purdy. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
It's a turnover on downs.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Smith up the middle. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 9. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
Hey, report. Report.
Now Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 4th down. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the 1st half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That was a good forceful run, and it demonstrates why you've got to put your body on a runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, usually doesn't work very well, and we saw on that play, he'll run right through those attempted plays.
2nd and a couple. Back to throw, Purdy. Throw left side complete. That's Reed. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
About agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself. It's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
This time Jackson will throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Easy, eh?
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run for it with Smith. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title, so they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Jackson. Looking middle, and that's complete. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. inside handoff. Smith. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing is Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just chopped that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now it's Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Ty Felton from 8 yards out. And the Packers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Now for the point after. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because
it's caught at the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. 65 yards. And the Niners get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And this is up and good. That'll make it a score now of 24-10. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
And they're on the 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
2nd and 10.
Report! Middle.
From the gun, it's Jackson. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
To throw is Jackson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taking it about the 36. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll be a 41-yard. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they can still come away with points here in the late going. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. On his loop for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 24-17.
Makes the score Packers 24, 49ers 17.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Jackson. And got his man complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Handoff running left, Smith. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And with just 1 second remaining in the first